welcome back to the Fluffy Show. We out here. We chilling, bro. We chilling. Sitting pretty. We just caught fire. It's a car that we found earlier. Oh, somebody brought to us. Alright, so what I got going on? Let me do a quick check. Not saved. At the saved. Yeah, I don't think I'll save that car anyway. We could get a lift and get some modular stuff going on. Honestly, the only thing that I would only need I'd probably need like a double engine. I wouldn't need nothing for storage, just lock it so nobody can get in and out. And then I could drive it places. But that one kind of sucks. And there's, well, I guess you could put a camper in it. And then be able to respawn, but yeah. For being a solo, I think the practical application would just be speed. Possibly storage, but honestly, I'm not out for that long with a bunch of material. Like if I'm farming or something, it could be decent for like a raid, but that's about it. It's a stone node. Look, no way you can see our little base area from here. You see the outers and stuff. When I build up, it'll obviously be more visible. Well, somebody just swooped it while I'm sitting up here. Honestly, I think that was on a computer. That sounds like a LR. I could have checked the bottom camera. Oh, they're building ours. Nice. Yeah, they might have to go, bro. Decent nodes over here. A bunch of stone. A DB. Oh yeah, we need to get parachutes, bro. I feel like that'd be very good. And honestly, I might be able to make the jump. And maybe jumping back, maybe I'd almost say like right here would be the highest point of dome without nothing below. So maybe you'd have to jump down from right here. I gotta see the air that I get. Because I'm thinking that's kind of where I'm having a mishap a little bit. Because on the last server, I was jumping off with the parachute off a dome. But I think you have to be a certain amount above, like, all of dome. And it kind of gets fat in the middle and skinny on top. Just like me. Is that more? Yeah, that's more. That's crazy. Yeah, when I get back, we gotta try to VP that. I forgot all about that, man. I can't believe I grinded out a tier 3 in like day 1. It was like day 2, but Steve had the horse base day 1. A bazooka. Yeah, real quick, we'll survey it. See, because I guess you could probably fall a little bit right here and then pull it. The only thing is you'd probably want to do it on this side and it'd probably be pretty visible, but you might be able to make it to Bandit. You might be able to make it to Bandit. Legit. That would be pretty dope. I say we at least try it. We could try it with nothing on us. Maybe even do a Revy or something in our hands. So we're not risking a timing. But I'm pretty sure we could just parachute all the way from here to Bandit Camp. Kind of want to try it out. And we need to start smacking these red barrels. Now that I'm not so pressed for everything. Because before I was like, I needed everything that I went out for. You know what I mean? I needed to get it back. Now, I mean, yeah, I guess so, but I mean, I could get more stuff if I need it. If I absolutely need something, I could go get it. You always need the low grade. But if you do that every time you do a monument run, you'll be alright. You'll be chilling on some. Oh, he's running down. Poor guy. I can't even get up there. Weird. Poor guy. I do need to get out of here because I fired the timing. It's just there's other traffic I heard. And he had a couple under scrap, dude. Like, come on. That guy's hunting animals. I'd push him, but honestly, I'm not worried about it, and I'm full inventory. I'm pretty sure he lives right over here as well. That's another thing. They're going to control, like, my whole route. Block off my whole route over here. Remember when disconnectables used to be a thing on the outers? People used to build the top, like the little door frames out of wood so they could disconnect them. And I always thought to myself, bro, like, why? Why would you ever need to do that? Heck yeah, doing it big. Doing it big. Doing some big things, honestly. Is all those armored doors? Ain't no way. Yo, I think they're all armored doors. Like, what? These guys are out here doing stuff. Pretty sure they're all armored doors. It was just a door skin. Hey, not bad, bro. Not bad. And we got bazooka. We need some scrap for honestly, let's go for the parachute BP before I forget. Yeah, that's the only problem, huh? It's over here. Or what? This one? Hey, let's go. We could do road sign. Maybe I should. That feels better actually. To have road sign, we'll do the mollies. We don't even have 5.56 BP, bro. That's funny. Got some sewing kits. Dude was low-key stacked. Kind of feel bad now. And what can you do? I could not be so mean. No, no, you got to, bro. You got to, cause they're gonna do it to you. They'll do it to you if they can, man. Trust me. If you go AFK for long enough at bandit camp, they'll push you all the way out and knife you with the combat knife. Trust me, I know. We could do a repair bench outside, so that way we could reskin some stuff. We kind of got too much stuff. was thinking about putting the oil refinery right here. We could still probably fit one of these right here, maybe. Right here. Perfect. Perfect. We'll try to warn everybody to not come around here. That's how we're gonna do it. We gotta put it right here. On the walls. So people know they don't get confused. It's a crime scene. It's a crime scene. Hey, we're trying, bro. Trying. That'd be cool if they still had like the crosses and stuff that you could craft for the Halloween event. I'd be placing them. Was I muted? I need, I'm sitting here thinking, bro. First of all, I'm thinking about destroying that car. Kind of annoying. Sorry, it looks like it's already destroyed, or what? Oh my gosh. I'm about to just put a little gas in and drive it away. I was gonna say it looked rusted or something. Oh, it's air. Look, below it. It uses air. That would make so much more sense, right? And you fill it. But you have to be next to a workbench. Oh wait, we need to grab some low grade because that's kind of getting annoying already. Some low grade. Literally just get away, huh? It'll be alright, right? Is this covered right here? I don't think it is. Right here. But I don't want the walls that far out, huh? For what? No, because the walls are gonna wrap right up here, so we don't need an outer right here. But we can still do them close. We can do the walls close to the horse space. All the way around. All the way around. Tight fit. All the way up here. And then include the outers from here on out. But maybe a tight fit, so the outer, the build privileges are further. Alright, so pretty much run into the same situation as the other day. There's people building up in strategic locations. It's a little bit difficult to procure materials. Also, maybe instead of procuring materials, we could work on getting a farm area set up. We do it. You just need water collectors, like a bunch maybe. On the Fluffy Show. So we're thinking materials, but we're sitting here rethinking maybe we should do a farm area and then materials. Because I saw a berry over there and I was like, you know, we could build a berry area. A berry area. Berry area. Also, we could hypothetically have our berry stuff on our main base. We would just have to build up on it. We'd have to get materials for that. I'm already thinking I need a turret right here. At least to start off with. Maybe we should do materials. Decisions. Because we could do the second level. We could. It's just, as soon as you do it, it's going to be expensive. Like, every day is going to be like, alright, you need X amount of stone. But it's a relatively cheap base, honestly. Yeah, because if we build up onto our base, it's going to be really expensive, right? But maybe, like, we build a berry farm right here or something. That'd be our first little extension type of thing on the outer. and set up some berry stuff. Could do it right here. Or maybe where I was saying that we need an extra turret. Could do it branching off or something. It has to be a 4x4. Has to be enough room for a 4x4. Or a 2x2. Or what? Yeah, 2x2. Could do the berries straight out in the open, huh? Maybe on this side. Have them come out right here. I'm thinking about it. That'd be good. And then we could run the water from here. Maybe even put up extra water collectors. We would just have to have them. That's the only thing. They're sitting low too. We could set up a large water collector like uphill a little bit right here maybe. So that way we could just pipe it down. I don't know. See, because if we build up, it'd be simple as building up, and then, well, it wouldn't be as simple as, but we'd have to put a bunch of water collectors up top, and then have them drain down into a barrel, for example, and then it'd just be so expensive, man. What's going on over there in my neighborhood, Teed? You guys are shooting each other? Little Tommy fires? Just don't come around my neighborhood, that's what I'm saying, bro. Bro. Bro, bro. Dude. I'm just chilling, bro. See, we're kind of at a low part of the hill. I kind of did everybody a favor in that regard. We sit low. The hill line around us is maybe I should build up on my base, because it would give this base would be a target, and whoever's going to raid would raid, because they might be thinking, oh, this guy, you know, it looks impressive and all that, but it's only a 1-story base. Have a 2-story base though. Has better flesh gather. Probably could have did the hatchet, but honestly, I don't think it really matters. Look at him. He's like, "Why?" I was just grazing. I was grazing through the forest. We could grab some NVGs, do the material. Honestly, I think that we will need to do material. Either way we look at it, so maybe we should just do that. I want to say I have a small backpack somewhere. We should throw it on, because, like, I mean, I obviously need some leather and stuff like that. I'm going to need some leather. I should. Matter of fact, sitting here thinking about it, should be crafting some road sun stuff. What's I looking for? Small backpack. And we need to grab a MVGs. Yeah, there's like nothing really of value in this base. 4 days upkeep. That's valuable to me. The base itself is valuable to me. Not, let alone the loot. Let's talk about the time that it took me to set everything up. Like, I mean, I replaced that tier 2 with the tier 3, but still, tier 2 is hard to get. Bro, right now. I say it's hard to get, but yes. I'm gonna fluffy drop the show. Nah, we need to be nerfed, bro. They're gonna nerf us somehow. They try to do that market value thing. It only slowed me down, bro. It only slowed me down. It did slow me down, though. Because I probably would have had like 6 turrets up that first day. Type stuff. Maybe not the first day, but the second day, bro. Yeah. All you need to do is get that horse base rolling. Get the horse base rolling, bro. Get the poops popins. Get the poops popins. Honestly, the horse dung, bro. The fertilizer, man. Gotta get that fertilizer, man. It's kind of carrying me, not gonna lie. But at the same time, I could do it secretively or whatever, even if I didn't want to, like, okay, every white build next to a bandit. I could still have a base over there, like a horse base maybe. Just the horse base. Just so I could get scrap type deal. But it's honestly a pretty solid method, I feel like. Because now we got a bunch of BPs. All you gotta do is just, I mean, you could do more defenses, like walls and gates. But I also want to set up a base somewhere else, so I could potentially like land a mini on it, and then maybe do some ore rig or something. Do something fun. That way we're pretty much spending stuff from our main base to set up a new base, and then if that base gets raided, obviously it's not our main base, but we're going to be building in somebody else's area. So that's the only issue that I kind of found, like, that I ran into last wipe. Is when we built a farm area multiple times, by the way, it always got raided. But eventually we was able to get set up enough to where there's enough turrets over there we could land a mini and stuff. Continue operations. Be right back. Motorboating. Yeah, that was there's a lot of material over here. Let's go ahead and pick some of that up. I feel like probably the second store is probably the best bet. But I don't know, bro. It's gonna be like 10 million stone. Just for that. I don't even have walls set up. Honestly though, stone ain't a problem after a while if you do regular farm trips. And the berries. Berries definitely help. Get some Ortiz. That could be on in that base. Motor rolling. We'll go on nodes. It's funny because I hit this for scrap earlier. Part 2 of what? Slide myself. I hit this for scrap earlier. Now I'm back in for nodes. Really utilizing the area. I know you're crazy. Somebody's running back to it. Running out of dome. And I got him. It's crazy. It happens sometimes. Catch people out, dude, doing their thing. See, I mean, look at all the nodes. Look, I'm already almost full up. Maybe a little backpack was a good idea. I could have risked a large backpack. It wouldn't have really mattered. Even if I lost it. I got a few. man, none of that, bro. A bunch of stone. Just complain about stone, complain about, like, what am I going to do, or whatever. Like, build up, or this or that. Maybe building up is a simple and easy now. Oh, right next to that base, huh? I don't know what's going on with this base, bro. They're building up a lot. Fairly quickly, I would say. A satchel, bro. A satchel? Gotta stay away because I'm pretty sure they're on. And it wouldn't be too bad to have a roof, honestly. I do be roof camping sometimes. I like to have a roof kit together. And honestly, we could build a SAM site. We need to figure out this power tower situation because it's been pretty straightforward for me for so long. But now that there's minis, I have more to consider when building my roof. Basically. What if I did a fat power tower? It would cost more material. Look, a guy getting chased. Man dying to my turrets. Yeah. You lived. Was he gonna follow me? Yeah, dude, please follow me. Yeah, man. I would like to get your stuff. Yeah, dude, go ahead, follow me, dude. Dude, I actually got, like, I feel like I got a lot of stuff. Decent amount of stuff, yeah. I wonder who died to my turret. Or if they died at all. Maybe they lived, just wounded. I knew it. Wonder what turret shot. So, who? You know what I mean? Like, that's the mystery. We need to chop these trees, honestly. I feel like they're just spawning in. Oh, somebody ran up to the camper? How? How'd they get that close? Unless they spawned in from the camper, but I thought I cleared the bed. Yeah, I cleared the beds. So I don't know. How do you slip past? Strange. Interesting. Alright, so look. Look at all that, dude. So we'll keep the sulfur and stuff, I guess, in here. Take all this down. Guess we could use a TC, but it's only like a row and a half. We'll keep one of these in here. I feel like that's plenty to get started with, right? A small box of stone. We'd at least do the second level. We could ladder up and do the second level right now, because we have to do half walls and stuff. Yeah. But it's all good. Now we're shipping champagne because we're thirsty. And I kind of want to get hoodie and pants BP. Smoking problem. I mean, I have a sticker problem. I just go around using stickers all the time. That's all that I know. That's all I know. I'm sitting here thinking we could, well, we'll probably have to get some trees. It's like a row at least. We got chainsaws. Got a chainsaw, and we could buy them from Bandito. El Bandito. Good thing about having scrap and a little drone station. Kind of just buy what you need from whatever monument, even the player monuments. That'd be cool if you could put a drone in your vending machine. And then buy from other people's vending machine. Or like even the monuments. Just have it do a little bit of damage to the durability. If you can't already buy stuff from your vending machine. Because I haven't even built a vending machine, bro. Since drones came out. Since even like the little drone station at the safe zones. So I don't even know if the vending machine, I don't think you can get stuff from I don't think you can. But if you could put a drone in there, that'd be dope. Just put a drone in there and have it to where it'd be like the safe zone. You could buy stuff from anywhere, just spend the scrap and then have it do a little bit of durability to your, 25 damage or something to your drone. So it's not unlimited. You have to repair it. But that's as simple as setting it down and repairing it. Alright. Before I forget, let's go make some road sign, bro. I'm looking a little skimpy. I mean, not bad. You know what I mean? I'm not bad. I'm not that bad. Come on, man. I'm doing alright, okay? Nah, for real. But now we could kind of focus a little more on our kits here. Because we was focusing so heavily on our base area. Look, I could probably cancel this and then remake it in the time it takes to craft it. Next to a tier 3. Yeah. Alright, and then let's grab... some road sign, right? That's all we need? Yeah. And the end. Right? Oh, Sun Kids. They're still popping off over there. We're going to leave them be because that's what gets people mostly upset is when you PvP, when you kill them more precisely. Like even if you're roof camping or something like that, when they die is when it's a problem. And they're like, man, you killed me, you see? Now we have a problem, eh? Bruh. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Now we have a problem, you see? All right. Look at my dude. Everything would be fine if it wasn't for the pants. Oh my gosh. Look at those pants, bro. Look at those pants. All right. All right. What are we doing? Think about soft siding up. I almost want to just like... We could actually. And then we'll focus on like... It sounds funny, but we'll focus on berries next. So that's kind of why... That's literally what's initiating me to build up on this base, which I have to saw side first, which is a little bit of a process, but a jackhammer, it's not that bad. It's just in here, so it's like workbench is over yonder, for example. If I have a tier 1 in here, I could just place it closer by. Close by, yeah. I didn't grab the ladder house. Look, everybody's just like having fun playing the game, living their life, doing everything. Just over here, like, struggle busting a little bit. Not really. I mean, I say that, but done pretty well, actually. Oh, come on. It'll be alright. We'll do it like that, and then we need to get the, mixing table. Ladder hatch. I like how I just picked one spot, bro, and I'm just like completely focused on that spot, dude. It gets constricting, you know what I mean? I don't want to be here forever, obviously. Obviously, I don't want to do all this. You know what I mean? It'd be nice to do a bit less, you know what I'm saying? But this is what we got to do to survive, so here we are. Here we are battling out with the Rust community, which I love, y'all. I love the Rust community, actually. It's a competitive battle. It's not necessarily... I would prefer you guys collectively put down any cheats, any cheating devices, any cheating ways, anything that the game... It's in the game... It's in the description when you buy the game to, like, basically don't... You're not supposed to cheat. Like, even if it's a developmental error, like when you could pull out a DB at Bandit Camp, when you could pull out a weapon at Bandit Camp and kill somebody, but you still die to turret or whatever, or outpost, and people was camping the recyclers. Remember that? And it was just sitting there with the DB, and is whipping out a DB when you was recycling to get your stuff. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. Alright, so I'm thinking have the ladder facing this way, right? Because we do want it to obstruct the doorway. But I'm thinking if we was getting raided, maybe we were getting raided from the front or something? Question mark? It doesn't really matter because ain't nobody gonna raid us, bro. They could. They could raid us. What if I just repaired it? Oof. Here, we'll do this. It's nice to PvP and like roam and do all that good stuff. But while they're focused on that, dude, I'm focused on setting up like 20 turrets and outers and walls. Well, we need to do walls next. But we got enough stone to start expanding our base. I think we should do that first because honestly, walls are secondary to turrets. You want the walls to protect your turrets, honestly. That's about it. Because now, all of a sudden, the walls ain't nothing. You know what I mean? Walls are 2C4. Let's be honest here. They're not that expensive to blow up. And gates and stuff like that. That's why I build multiple gates. I build like 4 gate entrances at least. But with the turrets behind them, it's a whole different complication because now you have to bust open the walls just to get to the turrets. So it's like walls and then turrets automatically. It's like all at the same time. I kind of prioritized turrets because I found out I could do a lot. I could do a lot of turrets. I would always grind turrets, bro, in the past, but not like this, dude. Not like this. Sometimes I would, just to make sure I live, and because it would drop loot, and I would never build walls. Even if I did, I'd have turrets over the walls. I call them asshole turrets. Because it's kind of like, I know what I'm doing, you know what I mean? Peeking over the walls, ready to strike and get some loot. Or to stop you from progressing. I might not even want the loot. Just to shoot you down, stop you in its tracks. Honestly, though, it's a very competitive game, so just put it that way. But we found a way to survive, so we're gonna utilize it to our advantage. Let's get some stones. I know what we gotta do. Do we have trees? In here a little bit. Oh, whoa, whoa. What the crap? What the shake? Alright, so look, check me out here. This is gonna go up. We won't worry about this right now, but we at least have to do, this is what I knew we had to do, at the very least, is the half walls. Those those will probably be full walls. Imagine somebody sitting here watching me. Oh wait, what am I doing that for? It'd be these. Yo, what up? How to survive the Rust console on the Fluffy Drop channel. We're doing it, that's right, we're doing it. Hard. Now we surviving for real. I mean, look at the turrets. We might not have a huge base, but we're building up on this one right now. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Step by step by step by step by step. A little bit. The only problem is we do need doorways. So all these are going to be doorways and doors. Eventually Jew doors. But whatever we can afford. Which is going to be sheet doors, bro. So this is our second level. It's unfortunate, but this is how we have our design. And then eventually we'll have turrets set up on. Nice. Alright. We set this mixing table back up. Make sure it's definitely to the left and not in front of the door. You don't want the edge of your mixing table sticking out for obvious reasons. Alright, so we got that. We need some stones, don't we? To continue our upgrades. We used all but 4 hundo of that wood, bro. That's crazy. I close doors, bro. You gotta close doors. It'd be alright. What if you hop off? What if you're just like, oh, I gotta go, like, right now? What if somebody invades my base, dude? Which is a... Alright, and then... Look at this weird looking... It kind of looks like Stonehenge, bro. Whoa. Whoa. I think... we need prison cell walls. They're relatively cheap. To craft. I think they're like 75 scrap to research. Alright, we got that. And then... So, this is where I have my jump up. You do it like a furnace. Like a furnace right now. Speaking of furnaces, we got one right here. Be alright. If anything, we'll leave it cooking, bro. If we need it. If we absolutely, wholly, absolutely need it, bro. We'll go up here and throw some stuff in here. Because like, who's gonna get it? You know what I mean? Alright, and then we need to do this. I'm thinking, don't include that triangle. And then we'll do the wall. And we could do a door right here to help protect the jump up. Oh, the power plant, or the thingy. I kind of want to get a power thing. A thingy, my bobbers. This is all honeycomb. So, we have no wood. We got some trees over here, I'm sure. Oh, we need some stones. It'd be alright. I'm sure that we could pull from whatever we need. Pull from right now. We always have tomorrow off, so I know it's a pretty competitive environment. This is a pretty competitive server. It died down a little bit for a little bit, but it's obviously it's not gonna die, bro. I'm gonna make sure it doesn't die, dude. I'm gonna get set up, dude, and I do raid whatever I need to raid, but mostly when I get set up, it's only people near me is what I raid. Unless it's like you happen to be in a bad spot and I want that area. You know what I mean? Sometimes that happens. I don't obligate myself to not raiding people. Because sometimes they build up and it's like, bro, if you just had raided them. Yeah. This will be honeycomb anyways. The outside will be just triangles and whatnot. Nah, I like the competition though. I like the PvP competition. I don't like the raiding competition. I'm pretty outmatched. In all honesty. I'm outmatched, but it's fine. We're compensating. For real though. I mean, look at what we have going on. I'm dying. Okay, we're good. In that room, we can metal out. And we want the prison cell gates. That's going to be expensive too, just for that. And it's not that good protection for the second level. So we'll still want the at least the doors. Alright, so look. This is where we're going to have our... I only use square ladder hatches. Personally. And I never have them directly above one another. So that way you could build a doorway right here, for example. Alright, so I guess I need maybe another furnace. I don't care. I'll do it. I'll do it, dude. I'm thinking I can probably... That was a kill shot right there. Eek. We could pick this one up. Be alright. We'll replace it tomorrow. Setting up myself for a lot of duties tomorrow. Well, that's fine. Maybe they notice something going on and want to pull up. Yep, we're gonna have this wall. This is all just another floor, ain't it? Cause this is gonna be the berry spot, storage, shooting floor, question mark, shooting floor, and then roof. Cause we have that. We already have the storage room. It's gonna be dope. I don't build too tall of bases just because the upkeep ain't that much, but it's like on top of everything else, you know what I mean? So look, this is gonna be shooting floor. So we'll go ahead and do this. Maybe even the square. Yeah, because this is going to be shooting floor. Whoa. This is my shooting floor. So then, I do like to have, like, for heli. Alright, so for heli, we'll do this one. I like to have a square. So if I have a square right here, I can still have it open and all that. Yeah, we'll do that. This is where I'm gonna have that, and then I guess we'll have something like that. I should build a SAM site, huh? Because landing up here could be more convenient now. Because it's not as much turrets. You could pretty effectively land up here. But we'll have to make it to where it's a little more expensive to go down. Alright? So we need a G-door at least right here. I don't know. We need to start building doors for the jump up, basically. a little more comfortable to land is the reason. And we don't want that. We could put a turret up top as well. But that sounds like a duty for tomorrow. Yes. Well, we got like 6 honeycomb or whatever. Let's go count it real quick. It's important. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. That's how we do it, I guess. 6 turrets. It'd be 6 turrets. Look at that. It looks kind of rated. Don't look rated, bruh. We'll have to ladder up and do the honeycomb right there. Honestly, let's do the, we need 12 prison cell gates. So we'll do prison cell gates and maybe a couple G doors or something. At least we'll secure the, maybe even 6 regular doors, which is going to be expensive on some metal. But we've honestly built up a decent amount of metal, which I was going to use, but obviously it's kind of the stuff that you're going to be using it for, right? Yeah. Oh, we need the BP, which we'll probably have to go get. Need 75. Oh, that's all right. Be right back. Show. What up? Oh, we're, ooh. Alright, that's fine. Let's put this in here. Honestly, let's just head on up there to the old band camp. I need to destroy that car so it's not, like, blaring into the, you know. I feel like it's loud. It's very loud. Everything's loud. Wait until we get the industrial set up. We had it set up before the electric furnace. But once we get the electric furnace, I mean, look at my monstrosity of a construction, bro. It's ridiculous. Honestly. We need the leather. And the bear meat, too. Killed him. No way. Look, I still got stuff in here. Go check him. He had a gun on him. That's hilarious, bro. He had a gun on him. He's watching my stream.
This stream's fire. I love the stream.
My bad, bro. He's watching my stream. My bad, dude. Fire. Yo, dude, he found my stream, dude. He said it's fire too. And I'm like, dude, I got a skull. Let me check it. Fishing dude. Oh, homie's a fishing dude. Yo, fishing dude. Hey! I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. Nobody's welcome here, man. Look at the turrets. I made a warning sign. Hold on, let me show you, dude. Okay, maybe I need more warning signs. See? That's a warning sign. Dude. Bro, homie found my stream. Bro, I heard my voice echoing in the background. I was like, nah. Dude. Bruh. Anyways. We're trying to do something. Oh wait, we got stuff outside. We need to transfer all this inside. What am I doing? You know, like. Alright, there we go. Wait, who's this?
Kill him! You're pointing your left in the alley! Kill him!
Oh, look.
Tag his left! Tag his left!
Look.
Ah! Go! Can I come over? Since this was my idea. He's like that one, but I just should push him out safe soon enough. They just got his lip. That must be his teammate. He's not happy. We're in safe soon, you daft, but. Oh, you're gonna get shot. Look at that supply drop, how close it is. Take the heli and go get that supply drop. Yo, steal the heli and go get that supply drop over there. He's taking the helicopter. Go on, shit!
Little British dudes or something, bro. I'm getting to heli. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, I didn't mean to thumbs down him. Do you have a gun?
I see it.
Poor guy. Look, this is who I am, okay? Okay, dude? Okay, dude, this is who I am, dude. Go ahead. You know? Go ahead, buddy. You got the low grade on you? Homie? Homie? You got the low grade, dude. What was that? I think that was, trying to heal, dude. Look at the health. From all that pushing. That's funny, dude. I'm sitting there shooting at him too, like. We do a little bit of low grade and fly it closer. We have the skills. Oops. You don't have to do nothing crazy. Yeah, we have skills. We have skills, bro. We have skills, bro. We have skills, bro. Skills. I love Rust. Yes, yes, sir. No, it's actually addicting. It's getting to be like even more addicting. Like as it's going on. Look at the look. I got 23 rounds. We'll ammo up. But like now that there's manias, there's more stuff that you could do, bro. Like there's like it's beyond just like it's beyond just the run of the mill. Let me get some of this mill actually. It's not just like building a base and then trying to survive or whatever. I mean, obviously that's the first step. That's why it took so long setting up my base. And all the turrets, dude. Like, he said, take that mini and go get the supply drop. Like they're still camping, bro. I mean, they can't go anywhere near the turret, so.
Uncle! Uncle!
Oh, this guy.
Uncle!
You have to start a party, bro. He said, Uncle! Dude. Oh, this guy.
Uncle! Uncle!
You have to start a party, bro. I don't think you could do, can you stop the game chat from Bandicamp? How do you do that? Like from say something. No!